70% of the cartel's profits right now. And again,
let me go to the congressman on all this. Gave you a chance to talk. Mr. Eastook, what do you think about those claims?
Does anybody really think that the social costs of legalized alcohol or legalized tobacco are actually less than the revenue that we bring in? Just legalizing another way for people to get high doesn't improve anything. Part of the problem is that we've had...
this guy, he jerks off with his dog because he's a cocksucker. He has no idea. This fucking guy here is people like that makes pills that gets rid of a certain disorder, but yet gives you liver failure, anal itching, anal bleeding, fucking upset stomach, diarrhea, night seizures, night terrors, cold sweats, and yet pot doesn't hurt. Oh, look at that. Doesn't even hurt you. No side effects.
Which can lead to unenforcement of other laws as well. So to try to say, look, let's make money by legalizing things, then why not extend the same rationale to all the hard drugs? Why not extend the same rationale?
Because crack and heroin is a fucking cocksucker. That's why. Yeah, look, see, pot doesn't hurt nobody, no side effects. This guy's a fucking piece of shit. He's never fucking smoked pot, right? Right. You probably smoked pot with Obama.
$1 billion if you legalize it in California alone.
Well, that's directly from the Office of the State Comptroller, I believe. So it's an official estimate. By the way, the estimate about 70% of the cartel's profits coming, that is also an official estimate. And by the way, Congressman Eastook did not address the core of my point. First of all, alcohol and tobacco are much, much more dangerous drugs than marijuana is. Alcohol is vastly more harmful. You can die from alcohol. Nobody's ever died from marijuana.
Thank you!
Second,
thank you very much. Oh, shut the fuck up, marijuana has killed you. This guy is a piece of shit. You ought to write this fucking guy and tell him to go blow you.
What about for alcohol?
For governor, currently against it could be on the ballot, Mr. Eastook.
Let me answer the question.
Why don't you shut the fuck up? You don't need to answer shit.
Sure. Well, first of all, the U.S. Supreme Court has already determined that the federal law trumps any state law in this area. That's already been decided several years ago by the U.S. Supreme Court.
Eastook. He's a Republican from Oklahoma. Yeah, Oklahoma, the home of the fucking meth labs. You're a piece of shit.
I want to count the revenue, but I don't want to count the expenses. Talk to law enforcement officers, which are organizing right now against the California Initiative, because they know that you don't improve the things. If you've got a problem with one drug, you don't fix it by legalizing more drugs and expanding the ways that people can become drunk or stoned.
Even he knows this guy's a piece of shit. Weed almost killed him. Fuck out of here.
We've got a lot of breaking news today. Don't mean to cut you short, but we'll get back to it. Thank you, gentlemen. To be continued. 20 minutes now before the hour. Martha.
Yeah, Bill, we have some new breaking details.
That guy
is
a complete piece of shit.
FBI over the course of this weekend.
I think he said, marijuana almost killed me. How? That's what I asked myself. And that's why they should legalize marijuana, because hypocrites like that piece of shit turn around and make it okay for fucking cartels such as heroin, crack, and opium to come in this fucking country and identify it as not a problem, so your kid gets fucking introduced to it by the age of 12. Most inner city children, by the age of 12, have already been introduced into crack, cocaine, and heroin. Hello? We as parents have a less chance of being introduced to those drugs than our 12-year-old kid who's in fucking 5th grade. Wow. Or whatever grade they're in. I just think it's messed up that people like that guy would say that marijuana almost killed him. Because I'll tell you what almost killed me. My father, who was fucked up on coke and a fucking alcoholic. I actually had to fight back. I kicked him in his nuts, pushed him down a flight of stairs, jumped from the top stair down to the bottom stair on his chest, and ran away from him. Holy shit. I'll tell you what, if my father smoked weed, he probably would have fed me more.